Hey everybody, you are watching Ballerina Badass. My name is Georgia Reed, and today is the official day one of the Vibe International Ballet Experience. And I know that I did not post a 2 days or one day until the performance or the event, but that was because day two comprised. Wow, can I talk? Day two was comprised entirely of packing. It was madness, and I was working on alterations for my tutu and packing and getting all my last minute things I needed, more toe tape, making sure my point shoes were all ready. It was a lot, so I just wanted to focus on the day. And then the countdown of one day till the event was all flight travel, and the flight that I booked it ended up being 3 different flights. And every time I would, think, okay, I'm on the first leg, I'll get a little shut eye. Within, an hour, it was already time for them to land. So I never really got a lot of sleep. So I was on 4 hours of sleep the night before. I got in here to Missoula around 8 p.m. and I came to my host house, which, oh my gosh, the host family I'm staying with is amazing. Their house is so beautiful and warm and welcoming, and they have lots of cats and a dog, and I'm looking right now at a deer outside the window. Their house is surrounded by wild deer. It's amazing. And there's snow everywhere. And I don't want to show you much of the house just because that's their personal private property. So I really want to respect their privacy, but suffice it to say, it's lovely here. I'm so happy. And I slept so well last night. Luckily, it's not as cold this week in Missoula as it was last week. Apparently it was in the negative degrees, but this week it's a little better, so that was good. I got up this morning like around 7, and then I got to they're having all of their classes and things going on at the university nearby. So I took my first class at 9 a.m. You guys would love this class. The woman who taught, her name is Robin Siegel Schifrin, and she danced with Sadler Wells Royal Ballet, and she danced in South Africa and all over the place. First of all, her body's amazing, okay? And second of all, she taught a progressive ballet technique class, and what it ended up being was a lot of floor work with theraballs, like the big ones and the small ones, and it was all about using your rotation and your rotators and not using the hip flexors, which, you guys, just a few days ago, my right hip flexor just sort of flared up, and I think it's because it's been overcompensating for my psoas, which got tired, as you all know, a few weeks back. So the psoas got tired and overworked, and then I think it shut down, and then of course the hip flexor took over. So now I've got to learn how to, all these other things are compensating, and what needs to happen is my rotators need to just get stronger so that none of these front areas have to work so hard. And, of course the psoas is important too, but I ramble. Back to the class. It was amazing. It kicked our butts. And because it was the first class on the first day, so early in the morning, there were only 3 students in there, including me. So we got almost a private lesson. It was fabulous. And that got us warmed up for the next class, which I took with Charlotte Jen. Oh, wow. That was a ballet technique class, and it was great. And she also, she got us using our rotators, and she also had us doing a lot of port de bras because today's competition is all of the contemporary solos. So she really wanted us to get ready for that. And she had us breathing so much. And she said, remember, guys, you're in higher altitude, so it's not going to be as easy to dance. And I thought, oh my gosh, that's right. So I really am hoping I get a chance to run my solos back to back tomorrow a couple of times to get my body ready for this higher climate, because that's going to make a big difference. Going on stage with nerves and then also the altitude, that's going to take, that cuts your energy percentage down quite a bit. So you have to be prepared for all of that. So keep that in mind wherever you all are going to compete or perform. Think about, what's the altitude around here? So luckily I had lots of good snacks with me, almonds and dates, and lots of water with my jasmine green tea bag in there, which I always love. It makes the water flavorful and gives me a little extra energy. And so I loved that. And I met a girl who's so nice. Her name's Harmony. And so we already made friends and talked all about it, and we're very excited. And she's doing Gamzatti's Temple of, I always want to say Temple of Doom variation. She's doing Gamzatti's temple dance. So it's so cool. And then I'm doing, of course, the wedding variation. So we were talking about that. And So that's it. That was my morning, 2 classes back to back, and now I'm back at the house. I'm gonna have lunch, and then we're gonna go see performances tonight. And I'm going to go downstairs and go over my music and work on my variation. There's a basement here that I can use to do some more work, and I'm going to see if I can PT this right hip flexor gently. Give myself some self massage like my friend Annie Waugh taught me. Annie Waugh is, I'm going to say this wrong. I'm sorry, Annie. She's an NST specialist. She works on, like the myofascial release. She's amazing. I can't wait to introduce you guys to her when I finally get to work with her in person. But right now I'm working with her via Skype. And she's teaching me some really great release techniques. But right now, because I only have my phone with me, I can't put all of these links in the description box below right now. I'm going to have to just post these videos as I go for the week, and then later on go back. I know I already forgot a link in one of our previous videos. One of my fans told me, sorry. But keep reminding me. But definitely, you can go to the Vibe International website, go to the Missoula link, because there's one competition in Vienna and one competition in Missoula, and then you can look at all the different teachers, and definitely check out Robin Siegel-Schifrin's progressive ballet technique, because I think that they have online websites and videos available for you to download to get the technique so that you can do it. So I'm going to look into that as well, because I think I found so much more rotation than I thought I had. I thought my turnout had improved so much, and it has. But then Robin came over to me and she's like, oh my gosh, you're not using nearly all your turnout. Look at all this more turnout you have. You have tons and you're not using it. I was like, ah, so I was excited about that. Okay, so I think that's it. I'm going to go down and pet some kitties and have some lunch, and I'm having a blast, you guys. I'm so excited I came. I highly recommend you guys do this competition next year. It's got a really nice vibe. I know that's cheesy, but it does. It has a really great vibe. Everyone's really nice. I've heard, YIGP and Prix de l'Ascent can be more cutthroat. There's a lot more pressure and the stakes are higher, but I think that this is a great place to, it's only in its second year, you guys. So come early, come next year, definitely, and have a great time. And I think it's only gonna get bigger and bigger and explode over the next few years, kind of like all competitions or festivals do. And I think it'd be good for you to come in on the ground level and when it's still kind of in its early infancy. So really great opportunities, really great teachers, really great dancers. Everyone's really nice, and I can't wait to share more with you guys. Also, so you all know, I'm not allowed to film, nobody's allowed to film in any of the classes or during any of the performances, so I'm sorry I can't show you guys more of what's going on backstage or on stage, but they are live streaming all of the competition on danceador.com, DANCEADOR.com. I think that's where you can go. You can find them on Instagram, by the way, so definitely follow them on Instagram and ask for where the live streaming link is, and then you can actually, if you want to see me compete, I will be competing on Thursday somewhere between 2:45 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. in my classical and in my neoclassical variations. So they will be live streaming the whole performance, and you should definitely go and check it out, and you can see me do it. Eek, eek, eek. I'm excited. And I think that's it. So if you don't see as many videos from me, also be sure to follow me on Instagram, Ballerina Badass. I'll try and post more photos there so I can at least get some screen grabs and put them up if I can't do as many videos. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for liking and subscribing. I think this video, because it's so long, it's not going to match up with my lips. That's what happens with an iPhone. It shortens it, and so by the end of this, you're probably going to be like, why is her lips not matching up with her voice? But too bad. I'm going to post it anyway. But thank you all for watching. Never give up. Never stop dancing. I love you all. Toi, toi, toi.